Here's the tip to get along with your teenager, your partner, and your father better. Remember that we all have a very rich experience and preference. And the way we were trained to do things as little kids is usually there's a right and a wrong way. And if you don't do it the right way, you're in trouble. So we start to believe that there's only one way to do it, and this is the way it should be done. And if you're not doing it that way, that you're wrong, or you're frustrating me, why don't you just listen? Why don't you just comply? But it's not true. There are a million different ways to do something, and everyone has a preference. So what if we could allow each person to be their own individual with their own preferences without believing that our way is the only way and that we are the king or the queen of the universe and everyone must comply? It's simply not true. So it's acknowledging your father with their political views, and they may like the framework with which they operate, even though it's way different than your own. That is okay. And your child might be a little bit different. You might be very organized. They might be a little bit more messy. And maybe it doesn't bother them. Maybe in their own space, in their own room, you allow them to have their room however they want it because it's their space. And maybe the shared space is a little different. Now, with your partner, how do we both get our needs met, especially if they're diametrically opposed? Like, I like things nice and tidy. I like it very messy. Well, where can we meet in the middle? Where can we find common ground where neither one is right nor wrong? We're just figuring out how we can get our needs met together. And when we love each other, we want our partner to get their needs met. We want them to enjoy their preferences. So how can we allow people their preferences? That's what this is all about. Allowing without power over.